Sometimes when we're preparing for a listing appointment or an appointment with our buyer, we're not real sure what documents we need to have and have prepared before our appointment. So I'm here to show you a couple of resources available to you to help you think through which documents you need to have prepared. I'm inside Command in the opportunity I've created, and in this example, it's a listing opportunity. Within the Documents tab, I'm being instructed to select a checklist type. Well, my options for checklist type for a listing opportunity are residential, condo, and vacant land. If I were working with a residential property and select that checklist, Command creates for me a checklist of documents for the listed side of the opportunity. And it tells me whether the document is required, conditionally required, or optional. If the document is conditionally required, there's an I next to it, and when I hover over it, it gives me the explanation under what conditions the document would be required. If I sort for the required documents to the top, then I know I have to have these documents regardless of the property. And then I would go through the conditionally required documents and identify if any of those apply to my property. If it is in a CDD, then we are requiring that be disclosed. If it's in an HOA community, we have to have the HOA disclosure. So I need to know a little bit about my property and do some research on that. And then this prompts me to think through what additional disclosures I might need. These are the more commonly used ones. And of course, there are even more available in DocuSign. The second place you can identify a checklist would be on our hub, kwsshub.com, under the KWSS banner in the compliance page. We have compliance tools where we include the residential buyer checklist and a residential seller checklist, and we can just pop those out, and that's going to give us the same information. Our listing documents that are required, the documents that are conditionally required depending on the actual property, and then these are the documents that are required once that listing gets under contract. That should help you know what documents you need to get before you go on your appointment. Thanks.